I don't know how it's gonna work out. So I'm here with Kevin. Lilith's in the room too, but we're watching him play. I'm gonna just be asking him last hit relative questions as the concept behind this, and hopefully he just talks about why he's doing things or what he's doing good or what other people are doing bad near him. That even if the laner's missing, you know, the support standing too close or something like that would be good to know.
Really?
Antimage.
Fucking knew it.
Kiran these days is gone, disappeared.
I might have to mute him. Just
Why?
Man stands ready.
I'll just so that the communication's clear. That's all.
Fungies anyway got moved to April.
Yeah, I'll just do that just to keep the conversation between you and me, Kevin, on this part. Not that the information there isn't bad. Unless you disagree.
What, you mean bottomless?
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay. It's just easier for people to understand.
Yep.
Tide Hunter.
It is warm here today. I don't know about you guys. We were like 78 degrees or some shit like that. Josie says wonderful. I'm looking forward to my 50-degree weather. All right, who'd you pick, Kevin? You're an AM.
That's me.
Nice. Was there a reason that you picked him while you're doing last hitting?
He's a pretty common pick in lower brackets, and it's really important that you last hit well with him. So.
Gotcha.
Prepare for battle. It is in the bag.
I guess things should be stated so it covers everybody that you get a quelling blade because it does bonus 15 damage to lane creeps.
Correct.
To help you secure those last hits.
Normally.
Give me just 1 second, I have to turn the sound down.
And then, are you gonna go Wraithband actually first?
Wraithband Ring will help depending on how it goes. I have an IO, so
Oh, okay.
regen isn't much of an issue. I have to cut this tree though.
Why
So
go
bottom
Wraithband instead of all sets? Keep talking.
30 seconds
I was
to
just saying
battle.
Bottomless isn't channel, but he's gonna be
Consider
listening to what I'm
yourself
saying.
warned.
Okay, nice.
So it's not just some random IO. And I'm gonna go Quelling Blade first, or Mana Break first, because I think I won't have an issue in terms of sustain. I don't need Blink or anything. So it's a Spence Blade. Mid-Terror Blade, I think?
I see a lot of new people basically rash Battle Fury straight out.
So I just want to hit this guy and drain all his mana right away.
Okay.
And now he has 0 mana, he has no more clarities, this guy gonna hit a bunch. He has a couple mangoes, but he already hooked and shit. This guy right here cut the tree. Alright, let's get him up down.
Nice.
So it's 2 melees against an IO Antimage, and they're really mana dependent,
Got ya.
which is nice.
Yeah, that should be advantage you, correct?
Yes. So Sven already has no mana, he's not a threat at all. Just the last hits and denies here.
Yeah.
Bottomless will be focusing on denies while I get the last hits.
Awesome. Just let me know if I should unmute Bottomless.
No, he's muting himself. So.
Okay, that's fine.
So the lane's gonna push towards them a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Because of our range creep. But I'm not too concerned about that because I think we'll just be pulling. Get a hit in here, make sure he doesn't have any mana.
Yeah, anytime he's just conveniently in range.
Yeah. So they're already pretty much zoning themselves out at this point. And I missed the deny in that last hit, which sucks. No range creep. And I'm gonna go to point and counter spell here because I can dodge this defense stun really easily.
Got ya.
And sustain isn't a problem. I'm gonna finish my Wraith Band first. Bottomless is pulling. But again, this guy has no mana and he's basically just a melee creep, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna pull the creeps back so I can get this last hit and then this range deny. And this one I'm gonna start denying as soon as I can.
Okay, so what you did is you aggroed the creeps by probably right-clicking the hero to pull him back?
Yeah, so you right click, walk back, and it's gonna pull the melee creeps towards me. I'm gonna cleave level 2, which is fine. I'm just gonna try and get any denies here that I can. Make sure my courier doesn't die. So the punch back there, get the deny here. And I'll let him take that one so I don't take tower damage. He's gonna pull and it's not gonna work here. Oh, he is gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna hold these creeps up here.
Nice, and that was a good pull by IO. And what he does is a lot of people don't talk about. He walked away from the pull, so they wanted aggro the pull. He pulled
What I did
the.
there was purposefully bring the creeps over to the range creep so I can deny the range creep because they're hitting these creeps right now.
Okay. Nice. So there's the purpose there first was him to aggro the enemy creeps, so he could control how they interacted, and then he later pulled them to the range.
There's a lot of creeps on me on their side right now, so I'm just gonna start auto attacking.
Okay.
So I'm making a bit more loads. Get closer so bot can tether to me.
Yeah, while he got hooked. So you had so many creeps in front of you right there. You were trying to kill them as fast as possible, so they wouldn't go too far under tower, ideally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just so I take a bit less damage when I'm tanking it. And the range creeps are outside of the tower, so I'm not too concerned about melee creeps going under tower, because they're always gonna have these range creeps here. So I'm just gonna wait right here.
Okay.
I don't think there's creeps to pull with, so sit right here, and now they have an extra range creep, so it's definitely gonna push towards us. I'm not too upset if I miss any denies.
No, that was Sven wasting his stun right there.
Yeah, it's very precious mana, so I went for the last hit there because bot's gonna get the deny. And again, the range creep here is outside of the tower range, so I'm not too worried if the melee creep comes out, because I can always hold this here no matter what. And I'm just gonna finish my power treads, I think.
Okay. And then, is there, do you actually look at creep health bars when you last hit?
No. Very specifically sometimes, but not really.
Creeps don't have armor. Oh yeah, the melee ones
Range
have 2
creeps
armor.
have 0 armor, melee have 2, I believe.
And that is a reduction amount that I forget to take into account. 10%.
11%.
This is the very definition of first blood. Have I got jigs on my chins?
So I'll just kill one of these
Because it's convenient.
Yeah, and I'm gonna walk up here just they're not pulling. This is a catapult wave and bot pulled ours, so I'm just gonna kill these range creeps.
Why do that instead of focusing on the catapult?
So I want to make sure I get the last hit on the catapult, and to do that it needs to get hit by the tower and not hit by any of the creeps. So you'll see right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And now I hit.
So it was 4 tower hits, and then you had a chance to kill it right there. I never check. I'll have to check the catapult somewhere else. They have no armor. Okay.
Denied.
Catapults have no armor. I think they take a little less damage from you based off your creep type or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But they have a lot of magic resistance.
Yeah, they have a ton of magic, 79% magic resistance. Yeah, I think they do siege damage, whatever the hell that means. They basically do like straight damage to
Do
towers.
extra damage to tower.
Yeah. Today I was trying to write some content, useful content, and I was explaining damage types, and then I was like, well, this is fucking gonna be too long. And then I tried to write one on like a guide to CM, and then I was realizing that's gonna be too long too. Like I just need more time.
Only the creeps here, so they're closer to mine. I cut the tree to the left for this camp here, so that botanist can pull from that if he needs to.
Yeah.
I should also probably cut the tree below that one, so it's easier to pull downward. I'm gonna deny these as much as I can because we have a catapult.
Almost.
I'm not too worried about denies. They don't give too much at this point.
They don't give you anything, they just take away from him, right?
Yeah, it just takes away some XP. But he's alone anyways.
And you're doing the best thing that most supports get really... Oh, hold on. Good luck. That was the last stun setup.
Yeah. I mean, he's taking this mid tower. I'm totally fine with that. I want to buy ring of health first.
Oh, he got a DB. He's gonna push that wave pretty hard probably right now.
Well, he's gonna one-shot that shit.
Yeah.
Top looks like it's going fine. I'm gonna TP in and I'm gonna buy my broadsword.
Okay. Well, why are you buying broadsword instead of the other parts first?
So I don't need the regen because I have an IO. I'd rather get just the damage so that I can push the waves out. Farm faster.
Gotcha. So now you're in a push mode. And then jungle rotation thing going on?
Well, I'm looking to kill the medium camp and then kill the wave and move back and forth. And then kill the small camp.
He's got 92 mana on this side. I don't know how much he needs to cast. He needs 110 to stun. But he does have a mango.
He pulled, so I'm gonna come back more just so the waves meet so that I don't die. But I'm still gonna push it.
Okay.
He's gonna be farming that camp.
Are you even trying?
What was the ring of regen for?
Starting ring of regen gives more effective regen than a tango, as long as you get it at the start. So now I'll get my ring of health here.
How
I'm
is
just gonna
that?
sell these tangos.
You mean during the laning phase part, you get more more health off that?
Yeah, so if you buy the ring of regen right at the
Yeah.
start of the lane, it's gonna give you more regen over the length of the lane than a tango would have.
Okay.
Since it gives you 1.5 and tangos give you, I think, what do they give? 16 times 7 is 96.
Alright, nice.
Times 3.
Yeah.
So 270.
Nay.
So they give you 270. So if you have a ring of regen for more than about 200 seconds, you're gonna get more regen than a tango would have.
My voice meter is somewhere. There it is. Good luck. Oh, I got buddies.
Breathe. That's weird. I'm not. I don't want anything like this right now.
Line was really low, but I don't know if you even pop them. I think you die even if you try. So okay, so back to what I was trying to say before. is you weren't worried about necessarily hitting the guy and harassing him. You were, because he was far enough away. As long as he's letting you free farm, you didn't care in lane.
Yeah, I don't need to care about taking trades as long as I get his mana.
Is under attack.
And then right there, that you ran from the fight after Beastmaster roared. A lot of people would be mad about that.
Well,
I understand that you shouldn't fight, but I think people need to know why you left.
yeah, so the point is that I want to accelerate myself as soon as possible, and I want to get the most that I can out of any situation. And if I'm there potentially dying or like not farming, then it's just a waste of time for me. Because I'd rather go to the jungle for guaranteed last hits than get contested in a lane, even if there's skill potential there.
Mm-hmm. And especially on the hero type you are, timings is, let me know if I said something wrong, I think far more important on anti-mage than most heroes. Like, the sooner you get that battle fury, the better off your team is.
Yeah, that's pretty much true for any carry. But
Okay.
I get more so for Antimage because you want to hit. The Antimage wins by hitting a certain timing before other heroes. 26 minutes, you'll have Abyssal Manta Battle Fury, when other heroes would have one item. So the sooner you get your Battle Fury, the faster you're going to farm.
And I think you're what makes you so fast of a farmer is your blink, right?
Yeah. 2-second blink with all that cast range is really good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send my illusions to kill these while I farm the medium camp. I'm going to backpack my ring and regen. Desire is with me. So I get my Claymore as well. That's stacked, so I can't really... The middle lane's going to push in, so I'm just going to go mid.
Mm-hmm. Is that bad that they stacked that, or?
It's fine for now.
Okay.
It just means I can't farm it at this moment, but as soon as I Battle Fury, I'll be able to farm it.
Yeah. So, promoting that they can just keep stacking to their heart's content right there, and eventually you just get over it and take it real quick. At least I assume real quick.
Yeah, I can take as many stacks as I need. I'm gonna TP top because TP's mid. That's a free lane. I'm just gonna push top out, my Battle Fury, and then take Ancients and push your lane. Oh, Puck's here.
Yeah. Good luck. Puck's decent.
He was waiting for me.
Yeah, they set that up.
Enemy's bottom tower is gone.
But that's a tower also. Our TB is super farmed well. Or our
Hey,
attack,
Skins.
rather.
Howdy, howdy.
Attacks your
I'm asking Kevin about last hits this whole game that he's playing.
against attack.
Yeah, he's recording.
You can feel free to interject.
I mean, Kevin is the foremost expert on last hitting.
He's
That's all I've heard.
Your middle tower
Everybody
faces
TB bottom, so I'm just gonna push mid in without worrying.
Dire's courier has been
yeah.
killed.
So you didn't take Ancients there. Explain a little more why you didn't take Ancients. You physically probably could, but
It's just more efficient to farm it later than now.
it would have been so much slower than just going and
Yeah.
taking other camps.
So I'm just gonna get bounties, get my Battle Fury, push the top lane out. I'm not yeah.
Tis mine.
Now I can take Ancients.
And then he's power tread switching when he blinks to mana boots,
Fresh meat.
and then back to. Do you keep it agility or strength when you are?
When you're farming.
Okay.
You only should be on strength when you're like trying to run away and you don't want to die. When you're fighting, you should still be on agility for the damage.
Gotcha.
Oh damn, you're gonna have like a 15-minute Battle Fury.
It would have been quicker if I died twice.
Oh, you've died twice too? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that Pudge almost saved too.
Are you watching him in on a delay?
I am.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I
We're
forgot I
gonna be
was-
way talking about stuff different times.
No, I have to switch. I have to switch accounts.
Gotcha.
No reason I would ever be on another account.
They're really BMing in this game.
Your team or the enemy team?
Yeah, our team. So I'm gonna send out my elf skin and my blade of alacrity here, just so I'm farming faster in the middle. Even though the Yasha's not finished. Gonna move towards top because they're gonna be fighting mid. And I just want to make sure I know where Puck is right now because Puck can kill me.
Is your team a bad mattering you or the enemy team?
So Puck can't solo kill me. Oh, they're
Okay.
just DMing each
They're
other.
fighting.
Yeah, so top is completely safe.
So, just to reiterate, because so many supports and other team members would be yelling at you right now in the lower levels to join the fight, but why aren't you joining the fight, Kevin?
Well, if I join the fight, I would probably just die because I'm useless at this point.
Okay. So what do you need to be useful?
I need to get a couple items first. I'll get bottom.
The enemy attacks your bottom tower.
And then does AM build offensively mainly? Instead of defensively?
It depends on the game. You really don't want to be KB.
Yeah.
Usually you get Manta because it's a purge and also it gives you extra mana burn.
With the illusions.
Yeah, defensively you can go Scotty. You used to go Heart, but that's not good anymore. You can go Satanic if you need to man fight.
Really, it's Battle Fury, Manta into Abyssal is what
Right.
I've seen
That's the
mostly.
usual setup.
And then picking your targets, I think, Tim, is just as important as when you join the fight too.
Okay. Yeah, who you go on, so
Well, if he's
Lion would
going
be
in,
good.
if he's going in, he's probably going to want to watch in this game to see if Puck uses his silence, right?
yeah.
And if he doesn't, then he's got to burn his Manta immediately when he goes in. But that leaves him open to if Pudge comes at him, if Sven's going to stun him. So he's kind of watching before he jumps in, like, what's a good time and where am I going? You know, because he can pick off that solo intelligence hero using just the Abyssal and the Manta immediately. You do like 3 or 4 rounds of swipes, the stun just ends, and then you nuke him, you know? And then
Yeah.
now you get your blinks up again and you're trying to find your next target.
Gotcha. So you kind of like, your MO is like Slark? You kind of dip and dive around the lines and pick them off?
Well, I don't think he wants to man fight into like the Sven or the Pudge right away because the TB is also there.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't want to be initiating. I want someone like Tidehunter to jump in and do some shit, and I jump in the backline and pick off any kind of support or squishy hero.
Because
Like
he
if I
should
have
be
a
able
pistol,
to.
I can kill
Yeah,
Puck
yeah,
immediately.
instant Puck. And then he's looking for Lion. Because he can reflect all of Lion's spells too. So he can get on top of Lion. Lion's going to try to either stun or sheep him, to which he reflects it, and
Hopefully
Oh,
shoots
someone's
himself.
Hello, gamers.
Yo.
Hey man.
oh,
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
That was
yeah, that's what
making
it's
sure
for.
he stayed there. It was worth.
Unto death.
It was.
I think they need to reduce the cooldown on that, honestly.
On Antimage? Or on War, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel
Um,
pretty long.
Well, he's not a very good hero right now, I feel, anyways.
No, he's not since the zoo meta's gone. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are doing a lot better than the Sven, it looks like.
The Sven was
Beastmaster
offlaner,
is,
so
special.
I think they're hoping the Terrorblade is their glory.
Yeah, but I'm already farming faster than anyways. So I'm looking to push mid now because everybody's top.
Gotcha.
Look at that juicy wave. Ooh.
Now, would this be called ratting what you're
Someone's
doing?
in the-
Yeah, you should be scared.
It's not ratting.
Ratting is typically like if there's a team fight going on the other side of the map, and then your hero goes do stuff
Ratting is when
instead
you're
of
pushing
being
high
at the
ground and
fight.
their one person is hitting your barracks or something like that.
Bounty.
Okay.
He's
Well,
the
I
rat.
think it's used in multiple fashions, but I
He's
always
a shot for courier.
I think it's usually used on a hero that is not easily caught and jumps all the way to one side of the map. So like, think of like your roof Trellin who just sits in the trees and he just lives there. Like no one's gonna mess with him. He just lives in the trees and he just stops waves from pushing up and hitting towers.
Gotcha,
You
so
know,
the
your
Monkey
nature's
King.
your nature's prophet.
Yeah.
Monkey not so much because he's more of a fighter. He doesn't really have a push kit
okay.
Well,
like
but it's,
Tree does.
So there's a difference between ratting and rat heroes. right?
Okay. I did not
Like
know
any
that.
hero could rat, but doesn't mean they do it effectively.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like a tree would get a meteor hammer and sit in the trees and wait till a wave comes up, and he'd slow it with his the vines, and then he would drop his meteor hammer onto the tower and then just hang out. And no one would know if he TP'd out or if he was just still hanging out there. But
The
nature's
main
is
idea
usually
behind ratting is that you're getting objective by yourself, while the enemy team is committing 5 people for an objective.
Let's see. Oh,
And
look
it's
at that.
it's not really split pushing at that point, or is that just the
Split
same
pushing
thing?
is separate. While you're ratting, you're probably split pushing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're split pushing, you're not necessarily ratting because you're not getting an objective. You're just split pushing. You're just putting pressure, but you're not actually getting anything from it. Besides
Yeah,
space
it's a
on the map.
rectangle and square thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the fight's probably going badly.
Wow, Puck just got that.
Well, never mind.
I like hearing that in place.
Why
You like the eek? I like the
why
pitches
is
of it.
the puck tipping bod?
Because bot is good.
Bod is God.
God knows.
Bod god, dude.
He's
He's got a regen in his bottle.
Oh, nope, okay.
Yep.
That guy back.
Oops.
Never mind.
Meta's done though. He's had it for quite a while.
Yeah, bot's here with the regen for me.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
Tied.
Oh dear.
Wait, what?
and
Oh,
max
wow.
range hook.
Oh, Lord.
Max range arrow on Sven.
Ooh.
Meta's not done yet, so I'm not going to.
There it is.
Sven just used God Strength though.
Oh, you got the Sven in it!
Yeah, you did. That might be the free kill for it. Nice.
Puckleberry fins in there.
Still in there, so I'm not too concerned. I'm just gonna back up.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, double deer.
Oh, broke the foot.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, what a
Right
save.
there.
What a god miss.
Thanks, buddy.
Well
See
done,
you
Bog.
later.
You're dead, but it was worth it.
Good luck.
Just get your juke on, brother.
That's
Get
not
your
for
juke
everyone.
on.
You got this,
Swerve,
you got
swerve your
this.
little bubble.
Does the TP, the perfect TP, still work?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, did they took that away?
There's no way to get out of it.
That
I have a
sucks.
question.
That was hard to
Did they
do.
Did you used to be able to hook him as he was about to TP out, like back? And then it would disjoint it?
I think that still works.
Yeah, it depends if the coding's still the same. Like, hook used to have priority over everything.
Should.
Bottom tower is under attack.
It's so good. Everybody, I didn't cough in my team, my friends. Just you heard it all. And Joe's who's looking at me like I'm dying. I'm back.
I think because it's channeled, you don't have a say one way or the other. Either the hook stops the channel or you are no longer there. Because otherwise, that would work with teleports. It's the same. Same thing.
You can't stop channeling relocate though, right?
No.
It's like Underlords, I think.
Oh. Stevie's there.
They're all top and push mid.
That would be funny though, if Underlord timed it perfectly, you went back with IO, and then you just instantly poured it out again. See you later. Oh, wow.
Well, your team's just winning the game for you, man.
Yeah, they just cleaned up.
I think you can do it with. I mean, you could do it with Chan, but at that point, it's a recall ability. It's not a.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just funny that you could potentially line it up, like, time-wise.
Alright. So you go Abyssal second just so you can team fight better?
Third,
This
right?
one's for
Or
getting
third.
the initial Abyssal.
Okay.
Because you blink towards them, and then you instantly abyssal them because it's instant cast time, and then they're stuck for what 1.5 seconds.
And then hopefully you hit another. You can stack bashes, right? Like it'll just
Gold
restun.
move time. Puck is
That is up.
Was that a 4 puck or something?
Mid.
I think it was mid. Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah.
just gonna focus
Jesus.
effective here because Med's up and I can't do that right now.
Or,
Yeah, it's not even.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Look at this Mirana just stepping up to these wards. Like that's what's up.
I hate when people do that. Like I fucking that's a pet peeve of mine. Like people dewarding sentries.
Oh.
When they have no like value.
It's about making a statement.
Yeah, you can't let them
It's
have
about
something
inserting
down.
it's inserting dominance
Insert
through
dominance.
dewarding.
So why is it a waste? Since most of my viewers won't know. To explain.
Sentries don't give any like gold or experience,
Yeah.
and also they don't give vision after the first 6 seconds. So like when you plant the sentry, you have 6 seconds of vision wherever you plant it, and then after
Okay.
those 6 seconds, you don't actually have any vision unless you provide it via like a sentry ward, via another ward or a courier.
So the problem
Yeah.
is that sentry, you know the sentry's there, but you don't care that it's there, and you
Yeah,
deward
you-
it, so you're just wasting money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're wasting money and you're wasting either time or
Okay.
exposing yourself to get got.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen. His bottom tower has been demolished.
And really, if you put an observer, like if you put sentry observer pair, and then you deward their sentry, they don't actually know that your wards are up there because they don't have vision. But now that you dewarded them, now they know that something is up there.
Yep.
Ready to go off the beat.
Oh, Tide wanted that all. Don't do it, Tide, you crazy son of a gun.
No, God miss.
That is definitely an I immediately regret my decision.
standing in just a direct line with the.
Oh,
Fudge.
this Beastmaster. Now he brings up the plays.
Mega creeps.
Tide's just wanting to kill.
Tide went Basher.
And he's got attack speed, man.
Solos the Sven.
He's got that double swing, right? Or does he not have it? Yeah, he's got Silver Edge.
He's got a Silver Edge, yeah.
He went Silver Edge, but I mean, fuck.
Did he just swap with Tide? Oh, he just sauntered the Tide who has no friggin' life.
Well,
Okay.
you get minimum 20%.
The Mirana was right next to him though with like 50 or 60%.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Different.
I think he just freaked out.
So why go butterfly instead of whatever the ultimate orbs
Illusions.
make? Whatever that fucker's called.
Scotty?
Yeah.
Butterfly first, because the only scary thing right now is TB.
So just avoid his damage.
Yeah.
If he gets Monkey King Bar, his illusions don't get True Strike, do they?
No.
No.
Nor the magic damage, I assume, from it either.
No, they don't get the
Modifiers
damage
illusions
out of
get
it.
our evasion.
Unless you're Monkey King, then his things aren't really illusions. They get
Close.
the skatey slow.
It's the same as a Meepo.
Normally.
I'm just gonna farm their 7 now.
Interesting. So MKB with illusions, if it procs on the illusion, it procs True Strike, but it doesn't proc damage.
Okay. So it does hit, it does make contact, but it doesn't do the bonus crap.
Yeah.
How do illusions, they say, are stats based, and is a stat raw damage? Does that make sense? Like if you
Depends
have
on what
plus
stat.
54 damage from an item, does that go to illusions?
No. That's only
you-
benefit from base damage, from agility in your hero elements.
Okay.
So my illusions will only get 1 negative damage, multiplied by 33%.
The enemy's middle tower
So
So-
whatever the white number is.
in his pit.
Oh, that makes it easy. The white number makes it simpler for people to
Enemy's
understand.
middle
I like
tower
that. That's a good
has
way to
been
say that.
destroyed.
This game's over anyway, so.
Oh, oh. Rip.
There it is. Alright, Kevin. Anything that you felt that you need else to say about it, or you good?
No, that was pretty much perfect play from my teammates. I didn't really need to do anything.
Gotcha. Alright, well thanks, dude. And thanks for the help, everyone else. And
Oh, you guys played a ranked? Nice.
well done.